That's right.
And then the strong come back home.
That's right.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, man.
Because a lot of you don't know my heart, so you say, I got this guy. Hopefully it can glean through.
Come on.
What do you guys want me to do? Hey, surround. The future is not yours to see. Hey, surround. I don't believe that. Come on. Yes, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Look at it. Come on.
Back to Saul,
Right.
who became Paul.
Yeah, man.
Right.
When they killed Stephen,
Right.
Yeah.
Paul was there, gave them the command. The men that killed Stephen came and put their garments down at his feet.
Right.
Yeah.
And when Saul saw that Stephen
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
never flinched.
Come on.
Wow.
And then he said, as he looked up into heaven, he said, I see God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
While they were stoning him, while they were killing him,
Come on.
he said, I see God.
God.
Yeah.
And he said, I see Jesus at the right hand.
Yeah. Wow.
And then they came and then they killed him. When Saul saw that,
Yeah.
it in his heart, he was
Right.
like,
Yeah.
Pearson. That's
he
right.
knew
Come on.
that what he had, you can't die for it like this man did.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
He wanted it.
Come on.
He wanted it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he went on he still was raging.
Right.
He went to the Pharisees and he got letters. And they gave him letters to go and to Damascus. They said, we got to get him out of here. This Pharisee said, this guy,
Right.
he's too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we created a monster.
Wow.
A religious monster in our deal.
Right.
He's killing everybody.
Yeah.
He's going to be on us soon.
Look.
They said, we got to get him out of here. So they said, let's send him to Damascus. And so he said, let's send him to Damascus and we give him letters so he can go get the Christians over there.
Right.
Get him out of Jerusalem.
Right.
Because he's out of his mind.
Yeah. Come on.
Wow.
He's they call zealous. He's zealous.
Yeah.
And so we got to get him out of here.
Yes.
And so he goes off and he goes and got his crew. And Jesus meets him on the road.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
Because of what Stephen did in his heart.
Right.
Now what I'm telling you is by revelation because the Lord showed me that.
Right.
One time I was preaching, and this was years ago,
Yep.
and I saw it
Okay.
while I was preaching what had happened and
Right.
how it had touched. That's what changed. That's what changed Saul
Yeah.
when he saw Stephen
Wow.
give his life and saw Jesus.
Yeah.
That light and
Yeah.
that fire hit him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now Jesus comes and visits him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when Jesus visits him, we talking about Saul.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Saul of Tarsus, that's right. Saul was blind afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
After he saw Jesus, he was blind.
That's right.
He was like this.
Come on.
Yeah.
Right.
He was looking for somebody to hold his hand and help him.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
First his eyes was open and he couldn't see.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
First his eyes was open and he couldn't see.
Right.
Then he saw Jesus and his eyes was closed.
Right.
So his spiritual eyes was closed at first
Come on.
Yeah.
until he saw Jesus.
Right.
And when he saw Jesus with his spiritual eyes from his heart,
Yeah.
talks about it in the book of Ephesians. We'll go there in a minute if we can make it. But when he saw Jesus with those eyes, these eyes shut,
Right.
My God.
and they had to lead him off.
Right.
And guess what? There was no more attacking. They led him into Damascus, but he
Come on.
couldn't say it. They let him. They asked him, matter of fact, where do you want to go? He said, "Just take me to Damascus. Just take me." And then he has a vision. And then the Lord gives a vision to one of the believers
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
in Damascus.
Yes.
It says, "One of my chosen servants,
Yep.
and tell them where to meet." And the Lord said, after the Lord told Ananias
Right.
that you're going to meet Saul, he said, "Lord, I need to talk to you about him." He said he's persecuting a lot of us and killing us, I heard. I said, "Lord, don't you want to think about this?" That's what we do. We want to help the Lord out like the Lord don't know.
Right.
It's beautiful when you understand how God does things. This is what I'm trying to get to, if I can show you here, how out of tragedy,
Yes.
Yes.
the Lord, and I think I told you guys this about President Trump. I think I said this on Monday.
Yeah.
I said 90-some% of the media, all they do is negative, 92%.
Right.
We hate Donald Trump. They don't even say president.
Right.
We hate Donald Trump. We hate Donald Trump. We hate. He's insane. He's this. He's that.
Right.
And listen, it's the Lord
Right.
Come on.
because He's dominating
Yeah.
the media.
Yeah. That's
And
right.
see, we only hear dog, bark, 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 bark.
Right.
But the Lord is like this. It's working. My plan is working.
Right.
Wow.
That's we don't understand that. Even when you tell somebody Jesus, I don't want to hear about Jesus,
Right.
and you be like, not realizing when you get that manifestation,
Come on.
you should go. Praise the Lord. It's working.
It's working. There you go.
That's the other side. The Christian has no clue. We're so carnal and religious. And we just like the one out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Instead of realizing, no,
Right.
it's working.
Yeah.
Because Romans 8:2 says, all things
Yeah.
work for good for those that love God.
Right.
All things.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
And if you get a manifestation, say, at least it's working.
Yeah.
There you go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
You see, you know that drinking's gonna kill. I don't want you telling me about drinking.
Come on.
What? Yeah.
You go.
Do that.
You do that just out. Oh, I'm never gonna say it. No. I'll say it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See if I can. It'll come out.
Come on.
It's working.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys don't understand? It's working.
Come
Yeah.
on. Come on.
Hallelujah.
You gotta look at things differently. Now watch. Look at this.
Yeah. Amen.
1 Corinthians 2:1. And when I came to you, brethren, I did not come with superiority of speech. This is now Paul, who was converted, or of the wisdom proclaiming to you the testimony of God. He said, for I determined to know nothing among you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. He put all his natural knowledge aside
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, say it.
and let the Lord rebuild him
Right.
Wow.
by His Spirit
Amen.
and teach him the correct way of how He wanted to be a minister. And then the Lord, once He converted him, then look what happened. He writes over a third of the New Testament
Right.
because of that wisdom that he had now converted.
Okay.
Come on.
He says in verse 3, and I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. And my message and my preaching were not in persuasive words of wisdom, but in demonstration. That's why you always hear me about demonstrating.
Yeah.
The demonstration of spirit, notice capital S,
Yes.
and of power.
Yes.
That your faith should not rest on the wisdom of men, but on the power of God.
Amen.
He said, yet we do not speak wisdom amongst those who are mature. He says, a wisdom, however, not of this age. Now notice this. Not of this age, nor of the ruler or rulers of this age. Rulers of this age.
Right.
Who are passing away.
Uh-oh. Wow.
But we speak God's wisdom in a mystery, the hidden wisdom which God predestined before the ages to our glory.
Wow.
The wisdom which none, notice this, the wisdom which none of the rulers of this age, of this world system,
Right.
Okay.
has understood. For if they had understood it, they would have never crucified the Lord of glory.
That's right. Wow.
Right.
Wow. But just as it is written, things which eye has not seen and ear has not heard, which has not entered the heart of man,
Right.
all that which God has prepared for those who love Him.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, now I want to go. We got some more. Let's go over to. Well, while we're in Corinthians, let me just give you this in Corinthians 4. This is about the 1 Corinthians chapter 4. That's chapter 4. In verse 20. I want to just pull this out and then I'll move on. It says, for the kingdom of God does not exist in words,
Come on.
but in power.
Amen.
Think about it.
Yeah.
People just want to talk and 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 talk.
Yeah.
Then talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
Come on.
All that talking don't mean nothing.
Right.
See that?
Can't do nothing, can't get you out.
Right.
Power of God to get you out.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
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 And that hard move, I told you.
Yeah.
Amen.
I gave my own testimony.
Yeah.
Okay, now Ephesians chapter 2. And I could go to 1, but I don't have time. I was stumbling there in the beginning, trying to find my way, because you know this is so rich and so deep as far as the scriptures, the word. And there's a lot here that don't have the foundation that you need to better grasp it.
Right.
So I had to give my testimony
Yeah.
so that I can have the people's heart
Right.
to be open, so that in a lot of you still won't understand a lot of what I said, but your spirit does,
Yeah.
and it'll make you it'll have your spirit on fire,
Amen.
and you just want to know, you want to know, you want to know, you want to know.
Come on.
All right?
Yes.
And I've been chasing God
Yeah.
for all these years,
Yeah.
and it's still unveiling. Now it's unveiling for this time. What's happening.
Amen.
The greatest move of God in the
Yeah.
history of the world.
Right.
And I'm not ashamed
Come on.
Amen.
to say it
Amen.
and
Amen.
proclaim it.
Right.
The prophets did in times going past.
Right.
The prophets are doing it now.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I can say to you, you can ride the wave, and you can be a part of it. It will change your life, save your life,
Yeah.
That's right.
save your family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
give you a family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
give you a man that will treat you right.
Come on.
He's not gonna get a good man in zombie land.
Right. That's right.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna get a good woman in zombie land.
Come on. Right.
They may be pretty, they may look good, but that don't mean nothing.
Right.
It's the heart.
Right. Amen.
And only
Amen.
God can change that heart.
Amen.
Only God can change that heart. That's right.
Right.
You come to the Lord and you trust God, and I give you these principles that they come to you.
Come on.
So you don't have to go out into the world and try to win people. He just brings them. Once he wants, he brings them to you.
Amen.
They was practicing it in France, and they coming to him.
Yeah.
And then he's waiting at the bus stop, and the lady hears him speaking English, and she shouts in. Remember I told you that other thing. They come and then they shout out.
Right.
Yep.
The woman shouts out, "You're speaking English. Where are you from?"
Come on.
They say, "Where they from?" Then she says, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that." And then she's a world famous singer.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just one. I can go to the rest of the service day after day after day.
Right.
Because he's telling me all the time the principle that I teach.
Right.
Right.
Amen.
It'll happen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens to me every day.
Right.
Yes.
Everywhere I go. They shout out when I don't want them, leave me alone.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you. Hey, hey. I said, leave me alone.
Right.
But I can't because I know.
Yeah. That's right.
Come on.
Well, see, some, there's different ways. Some come close to the kingdom. And then when they come close to the kingdom, that's healing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Amen.
That's
right.
deliverance.
Come
All
on.
right.
That's salvation. When they come close. But the healing hand that's what God does more than any.
Come
We
on.
don't
Yeah.
even put our hand out.
Come on.
When we sick, 911.
Come on.
That's my last resort.
Right.
Right.
Mama Francis sent me a message. She said, because she heard about what happened to me. But, people, they shout in because they hear different things. But they don't know that I know
Come on.
what happened.
Right.
I know that I've been teaching you. I'm caught in that system so he can come and try
Come on. Come on. Say it.
to stop me. But then even in that,
Wow.
I was reunited when I had surgery in San Diego. I was reunited with a doctor that I used to have in Encinitas.
Wow.
Wow.
And he said to me, don't you remember me? And I was standing up looking at him. And see, they can tell by looking at my face, you can't do it. don't you remember? I said, what's your name, Doc? Dr. Kale. I said, why do they got all these crazy names? I'm not never going to remember your name if you got some crazy name. Crazy name first name, crazy name last name. Why did they know my name? My name, come on. I don't know all of it. Then in the 70s they had all them Africans. In other words, we were taking all African names. Keyshawn, Chan Chong, Bam Bam, Boom Boom, all these African names. Then other people, whatever nationality you're from, then you put come in yours in, and you want me? My name is what?
Come on.
Oh man.
But anyway, I was reunited with him,
Amen.
and I told him, and he was going to do the surgery, and he kept on telling me, and I said, "Oh, now I remember you, Doc." And I came close to him, and he was
Come on.
he was a bit nervous, because you see how big I am.
Come on.
But I didn't mean no harm. I just tried to get close so I could touch him and say, "I remember you now,
Come
Doc."
on.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, I said I gave you a hard time."
Oh.
Yeah.
He said, I said, "I'm sorry, Doc."
Right.
Come
I
on.
said, "I'm sorry."
Right.
Amen.
I said, "I didn't mean to, Doc."
Right.
I said, "But I got to be on my guard."
Right.
When they're running in a new doctor, I
Right.
said, I got to be on my guard.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
told him that then. I know I did. I remember. I told him that then, and then I did tell him I was sorry then.
Come on.
Right.
And I told him again,
Right.
I'm sorry. And then I told him that they rushed summer. They rushed over in Tri-City.
Come on.
What? They rushed. No, because I had nowhere to go. It was on the weekend. I had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
They had me pinned.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Because see, you guys don't even know. I'll just go home. I've done it many times.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm trying
Come on.
to use wisdom.
Right. Right.
Right.
So I'm trying to, do the right thing.
Right.
And it's just, a lot of times it doesn't work out. To me, it doesn't work out.
Right.
But anyway, so that doctor, and I told him, I said, Doc, look right here. That's what Tracy. I said, Doc, right here is the problem. I said, no, I'm not a doctor.
Right.
I said, but Doc,
Right.
right here, I believe, right here, I believe is the problem.
Yeah.
So when he had me, when he had my arm stretched out, and I said to him, I said to the boy that was washing my arm, you see how long that arm is? I said to him, I said, you see how long that arm is?
Come on.
I said, you know what it is at the wrist? He's like, no. I said, it's 41 inches at the wrist.
Come on.
From the shoulder to the wrist.
Wow.
I said, that's a long arm. I said, you can't get no shirt for that. He said, and so I do that and we start laughing and talking, because I need to get loose. Myself, they get ready to cut on me. So I got them laughing and then we're back and forth, and then I say,
Come
I'm
on.
sorry, but I need to get
Come on. Right.
loose.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can laugh, then you can be. Yeah. I'm tense, my legs all tight. I'm not happy being in the
Right.
No.
But anyway, when he was doing the surgery, Megan, he said, my God, you're right.
Yep.
It's right what you said, he said.
Right.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch him, they do it they got a screen that they can look and see inside.
Right.
He said, I mean, you can't tell what's going on that screen, but he said, yep, it's just what you said.
Wow.
And he worked harder, Jeff, before they just put a little bit, like, it was like having a pipe that's clogged, but they don't unclog it all the way. It's like your gas tank. Your gas tank, you run out of gas because you ran out of gas for whatever reason, and then you pull all of the gook from your gas tank into the line that goes in the carburetor and clogs the line. So you got to get that unclogged.
Right. Right.
It depends on how much gook you got in there.
Right.
So anyway, that's what needed to happen.
Right.
And so he did extra.
Come on.
He worked extra hard
Yeah.
because I knew him and I talked to him.
Yeah.
And so I had favor.
Right.
And
Right.
then they told me, Summer said, you need to put it in another place, and that's another. I said, well, I don't know about all that. I don't know. They told me when they put it in, they said it'll be good for maybe 3 years.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
3 years. I said, I rebuke that.
Amen.
Right.
I said, hey, he going all the way.
There you go. There you
Now, it's
go.
been on 10 years.
Yeah. Amen.
Come on.
He's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
So he said he's the doctor said he's worn. He's worn out.
Wow.
I said, yeah, doc. I said, but I'm like a fine wine. Tell the truth. The better the wine is. Listen, you guys do what you want to do. I'm not just rolling over. Okay, I got so much more to give you. I want to show you. We only got 10 minutes for 15. I'm going to take up to 5.
There you go. There you go.
Let's see what I want to give you. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go to Ephesians 2. You there?
Yeah.
I know it's verse 1. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1. It says, when you were dead in your trespasses and sins, now watch this. Verse 2. In which you formerly walked according to the course of this world, that's zombies.
Right.
Oh, that's everybody.
Right.
Before we came to Christ.
Right.
In which you formerly walked according to the course of this world, notice this, according to the prince of the power of the air.
Yeah.
Wow.
of the spirit that is now working in the sons of disobedience.
Right.
Now I want you to know the prince of the power of the air is Satan.
Right.
It's the devil.
Right.
Right.
Verse 3. I wish I could have time to break with that, but I don't have time. Gotta go. Amongst them, we too all, notice that, all, A-L-L, all,
Yeah.
formerly lived in the lust of our flesh,
Right.
Right.
Yep.
indulging the desires of the flesh
Right.
and of the mind. The mind is the soul, so you got the flesh and the soul together.
Right.
See that? Mind is the soul.
Yes.
And were by nature
Come on.
children of wrath.
Yeah.
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 For all you people that, you know, God is love.
What?
Yeah, he is.
Right.
But it's also children of the devil.
Right.
Right.
Right, Bishop.
Yeah, it's in the Bible.
Right.
We can really go there.
Right.
It's there. It's children of God and children of the devil.
That's right, Bishop.
You got to decide which group you with. Amen.
Right.
Right. That's right.
You got to know that. When you want to be in this gang,
Come on.
we're with the children of God.
Right.
Children of light.
Yes, amen.
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 Want to make heaven
Yeah.
our home.
Yeah.
You live forever, whether you're in heaven or hell. You live forever. When you leave this body, you live forever.
Right. Right.
That's right.
So it's your decision to make sure where you go, not somebody else, not Grandma Moses. 'Cause, you know, people always talk, you know, my grandmother. We don't want to hear what you're gonna make. That's great. That's great. Oh, Grandpa. That's great. Oh, great. That's all great. But that's don't help you. Other than their prayers help you. But you got to make a decision for yourself. And if you say, listen, and if you say, I will, today may be your last day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the one that the enemy tell you, oh, don't worry, you got time. He's the one that told you that. Then you go outside and drop dead.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, one more blunt,
Right.
you know, one more whatever,
Right.
just one more time.
Right.
Then you do that, and you got a bad batch. Got a bad batch, and you laid down. Or you mixed them. Yeah, you mixed them together. Because when you mess it around, you hit more than one. You hit one, just say, well, you on the herbs, you smoking weed, you say, I feel a little bit, so you drink a little alcohol, and you think that's going to bring you back, but you don't know you like this. So you like this, but you think you like this. No, you're not. You mix them two together, your heart goes, hey, I've been telling you.
Yeah.
Say it, Bishop. Say it.
Right.
Your heart says, hey, I've been telling you.
Right.
Say it, Bishop.
Then, out. Or texting. While you're driving. Plus. You got oil on you. I ain't gonna get caught.
Come on.
You got herbs on you. I ain't gonna get caught. You got pills on you. I ain't gonna get caught. Oh no, I'm too good. No, I'm too good. Don't even know you all over the road. Get cleaned up.
Right.
I see him every day. If I'm up like this,
Yeah.
I'm up high, and I'm behind somebody, and I say, what?
Right.
My car's here. They're here, and the car in front of them is all the way to the front door.
Right.
That's how much space between them and the car in front of them. I was like, what's the problem?
Right, Bishop.
They're pressing their brakes, they're going for it. I said, it's a green light.
Say it,
I
Bishop.
drive by, I look,
Right.
On the phone.
head down,
Yeah.
Right.
on the green light,
Yeah.
head down, slow, and I'm not a slow breather.
Right.
So I look to see that. No slow breathers or texting.
Right. That's right.
They don't do that.
Right.
They don't even know where their phone is.
Right. Right.
They leave their phone at home.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
Their phone is ringing and they don't even know where it is. Where? Yeah, I can't help you. I don't know where your phone is.
Right. Say it, Bishop.
We say all that stuff. Oh, no, not me. No one. No, you deceive. It'll be you.
Right.
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 That's right, Bishop.
All that stuff is happening right in here.
Right.
Or man, and you did something with some man, and then you heartbroken. You caught him doing something,
Right.
or he caught you doing something. Bop you upside the head. You ran your lips. I ain't gonna take. I'm not gonna look. You women are not men.
Right.
Stop trying to talk like you a man, because you looked at some movie.
Come on, say that.
And it's showing all the women are acting. No, you're not. That's movie. That's not real.
Come on.
All this stuff is all twisted.
Come on.
I don't have to take that. Well, listen.
Come on.
You women that want to talk like that, you're going to wind up being by yourself. And you stupid men that don't know how to treat a woman right, you're going to be by yourself. You stupid fool.
Come on, say it.
Yeah, it ain't no fun being by yourself. Wonder where everybody's at. Because everybody ran away from you, dumbass.
Oh, Lord.
Now listen, we keep it 100 up here. That's right. And I am a man under covenant and under authority. I'm not a God unto myself. I'm submitted. Always have been.
Amen. Yeah.
If I wasn't, Jesus wouldn't be sending me back. You go back.
Right.
Me? Me? Go back.
Come on.
Man.
Come on.
I told the doctor, foot doctor, what was that, the foot doctor, yesterday?
Yes.
See the foot doctor yesterday.
Yeah.
I tell him, Dr. Reem, the only person I knew, I heard on the other side and saw was you. That's right.
Come on.
I told him.
All right.
I said, the only one. I said, I seen Jesus.
Come on.
I saw you. And I heard you. I saw you. And you said, I told you to put that medicine in his foot. And they said, well, we did put it. He said, no, you put your medicine. He's talking about at the hospital. He was shouting. I was in a coma. I had to come back. I was in a coma. Saw him. I said, my God, what's wrong? Dr. Reed manifested.
Come on. Come on.
Right.
But you know, listen, I'm let you for a little secret.
Come on.
Then I'm out. I knew by revelation when I saw Dr. Reem, Serena, it meant, look.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
You see my foot?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sir.
It meant that I would need Dr. Reem and the Lord would be using that to keep an eye on me. Hallelujah.
Wow.
Come on.
So I'll be healed
Yes.
Yes.
totally, but because I have to crush hell with your feet, he bruised, Jesus healed. He did.
Come on. Come on.
That's the first prophecy of Scripture. Now, some of you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first prophecy of Scripture.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
He said, you will crush his head, come under seed
Right.
from the woman, which is Jesus.
Right.
Will crush Satan's authority.
Right.
God told him right then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to crush you.
Yeah. Right.
Come on.
He said he will bruise your heel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on.
Notice.
Come on.
Wow.
That let me know.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Because he knew that I would never stop. That's why he sent me back.
Yeah. Come on.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
Listen,
Man.
I have a spirit of the ancient warriors.
Yeah.
And all those that have the same will be drawn to me. Hallelujah. All the wiener schnitzels, all the wiener schnitzels will not be here.
That's right.
There's a different tank for you.
Yeah.
And the other one I was going to say is I can't think of the donut one. The big donut. I can see him in LA. The big. Which one is the donut name? Not Yum Yum. Not Yum Yum. Which is it?
Randy's.
No. Ain't no Randy's in LA.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Tracy.
It's the big, huge donut.
The brown one?
Randy's.
That's another name too.
I don't even know what the name is. He could be right, but it just doesn't sound like Randy. Yeah, Duncan. We know Ray knows. Ray comes walking into the church with a Dallas Cowboy hat on, and he want to show us so much that he got a Dallas Cowboy. Losers ain't won nothing 27 years. Ray wants to see so tough. And he got a doubt that he done lost his mind and coming to the church. All these young kids are looking at Ray. What's this guy doing?
You're right.
He's got a baseball cap on. Oh, Dallas Cowboy, what difference does it make? Man, you take off your hat in church, even though Ray know that. But he's so. And listen, and the reason why, men, you take your hat off is because you are under his head. Right. You don't cover your head. Women cover their heads.
Right.
Men do not cover their head because they're under the authority and the rulership of King Jesus.
Hallelujah.
So we don't cover our heads.
No.
Amen.
Government of God.
Yeah. Exactly.
It shows order. That's the word I'm looking for. Order.
Come on.
Structure.
Yeah.
Government.
That's right.
And that's why, ladies,
Come on.
you're not supposed to be cutting your hair.
Come on.
Right.
Right there.
Right.
Say it.
Because the Bible says
Right.
that the woman's hair is her glory.
Come on.
Rose, you don't read the Bible, so you don't know.
Come on. Say it.
Then you got the,
Come on.
I was getting in trouble here.
Come on, Bishop.
That one woman, silly duck, with her hair like a man, she's a talk show.
Ellen
That's so stupid. She's this big. She's a burger. And she's trying to act like a man. And she's got another woman because she's dressed. Listen, because you a woman, you wear clothes like a man, then you're not a man. Hello. And listen, and everyone can see.
Right.
That's right.
What are we thinking about?
Right.
That's right.
My God.
And then men,
Same thing.
because you put a wig on
Right.
or put parts on,
Right.
Right.
we can see your Adam's apple. What is wrong with us? That shows you. We need a church. That's right. We need to God's giving us the chance to do it right. That's right. And we're gonna do it right here. Yes, sir. And listen, and they're gonna come. All over. They're gonna come. You watch the see. They're gonna come. And they listen, they're not just coming to see.
Yeah.
They coming to taste.
Yeah.
Listen. They coming to taste the miracles.
Yeah.
Because they know the word is gonna get out. They already know. I heard it. They said he should be dead.
Come on.
Me. Because Christians that have left here pray for me to die.
Right.
Wow.
Oh yeah, come on now. That's a sickness in the church.
Wow.
Pray for me to die. And then they didn't heard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the bishop's back.
Stronger. Right. Right.
Yeah.
He's raging.
Right.
And the army, he's building it again. Yeah! If you need an envelope and you haven't been part of the finance and you need help,
Right.
this is the fastest way that I know.
Yes, amen.
It's the fastest way I know to bring God financial help and then every other help.
Yes.
When I first came to a place like this, of course, it wasn't as wild as you people. But from being a Catholic,
Yeah.
it was quite wild. And I said, you know what, they're people crazy. I'm not going back there no more. And then I said, but wait a minute, before you go, before you not go back, I said, because I said my hands is red
Right.
from clapping. I'm sweating.
What?
I said, and then I said, how does your heart feel?
Yeah.
Right.
And I went, I feel better.
Right.
Hallelujah. I said, I'm gonna come one more time.
Amen.
That's been 40 years.
Right.
Hallelujah. 40 years. Amen. And you can't dynamite me out. I come straight. I come straight from I don't care where I'm at.
Right.
I said, you get me there. That's right. Told you guys the other day.
Yep.
Anyway, you need an envelope? You can all stand. You guys are like you're glued to your seats now. We done had church up in there tonight.
Yeah, we did.
I want to go on Sunday. I want to go and finish this if I can. If I can. If not, I'll just do it on Thursday because it's a different group, a different setting on Sunday.
Amen.
But I want to show you what I preached to you.
Amen.
About Jesus saying that there was no way into him. The enemy was coming. He said it to his disciples.
Yeah.
He said, the prince is coming, but he has no way into me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
You have to make sure all the doors are closed yourself.
Right.
For the enemy, and you know, I knew. I'm in that medical.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out.
Yes, sir.
And fighting to get out. Hallelujah. Come on. I don't want to put it up with you. But if I have to, I will. But I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm believing God.
Amen.
Your men's meeting.
Oh, that's right. Men's meeting. Where's Shay? We got your spot? 7 o'clock?
Yep.
Carlsbad.
Man.
7 o'clock.
Amen.
Amen.
Anything else?
On Saturday, we're having dance practice from 2 to 4 at my house.
Dance practice, hold on a minute. Dance practice from 2 to 4 and who are you?
Adrian.
Adrian's house. Yeah. And then what's that?
Tracy's birthday.
Tracy's birthday today? Tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tracy. Happy birthday to you. Anybody else? Anything else?
Wow.
You sign, John said he signed up, so you get the keys tomorrow.
I'll get them on Monday. It takes 2 days after you sign.
Okay, so he signs after tomorrow. Gets his keys. At his house. On Monday. Okay, will you dismiss? God bless you.
Amen.
See you when we see you.